Hey YouTube, welcome to another celebrity birthday video. And as you can see, I'm back home from my brother's house. And this one is another one that was wanting to do last year, but again, it was because, well, my phone was uploading slowly, and it kept having this weird glitch where it said a certain percentage, but it went back to another. Usually lower, sometimes higher. Yeah, it was weird. But yeah. It's probably because I was doing it on a mobile device, and it seems a little weird with mobile devices, you know? So yeah, it's just the way it is. But luckily I have a new computer, so it's a lot better than using my phone anyway. And of course I'm talking about this one, which I got last year, but it's still considered new if it's a year old. So yeah, here we go. Today is February 22nd, 2022, which means it's the 47th birthday for Julissa Aguirre. Now, she hasn't done much ever since her time as an actress, but she has done some voice acting work, such as the Jungle Book Rhythm and Groove as Shanti, and Skies of Arcadia as Finna. Which I gotta say, it's really amazing. I really love that picture of her. As well as Thrillville as singers. But the one role I know her for is the voice of Knights in the video game Knight's Journey of Dreams. Which I gotta say is really cool. In fact, I really like the British accent she gave Knights. Despite the fact that there's one thing that Julissa is. She's actually Canadian. Which I gotta say is pretty impressive for someone who's a Canadian. But of course, I'm American, so I'm able to do a lot of accents despite not being from another country. Knights also appeared in other games such as Sega Superstars Tennis, which I actually played before because I rented a copy years ago. It was really fun. I really loved the voice she had. But I played more of Sonic, mainly because he was one of my favorite characters at the time. But she also appeared in Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. I know it's Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, but I often like to shorten it in a way. So yeah, it's a really cool game. I've seen a lot of people play it before. I never got it myself, but I read a lot of interesting facts about it, including that Knights was in the game. So it's not the only time she would appear in a Sega All-Stars game. In fact, I never played Nights into Dreams, nor Journey of Dreams, but I heard a lot about the series itself. One interesting fact is that the game was originally going to star a bird, which would learn to fly as you progress through the game. And another good thing about that is because Sega wanted to create a game involving flying, because when they were advertising Sonic the Hedgehog 3, they were having to travel both to Japan and America. And so it inspired them to create a game involving flying. And later on, they decided on a jester. And there's a lot of interesting original designs for Knights. Although there's one that wasn't very good, where she's all wearing pink. And she has a little nose. Someone even drew a fan art of her like that, and it was pretty cool. There's even this YouTube channel called Marsuke. Her real name's Mary, and she kind of did these really funny videos where she and two of her friends were dressed up as Knights characters. Mary was Riala, which of course is one of the main antagonists for the Knights series. Her friend Hannah was Knights, and her other friend Beth was the real antagonist, Wiseman the Wicked. And there was this one video where they were singing the song This Land Is Your Land, which is one of my favorite songs. And during it, at the time when Beth was singing it, she was like, this land is your land, this land is my land, from New York Islands, that place called California. Then she got hit by a snowball and she was like, oh! And they were singing it all together and dancing along, and then seagull was heard in the background, and she was like, whoa, what the heck was that? It was so funny. Some sources say that she's She was born on the 6th of February, one of them including the Knights wiki, but she actually has a Facebook page, and it reveals her birthday then, which is the 22nd, which is pretty cool. I'm really happy I got to find out, because I do like Knight's Journey of Dreams and the original Knights into Dreams. In fact, I consider the series really awesome. People often describe the series as one of the worthwhile games on the Sega Saturn. I even heard that from fellow YouTube user and creepypasta reader, Mr. Creepypasta. And he kind of did this creepypasta on Nights into Dreams, which was about this unused boss called Self. There's even a unused track of that boss called Know Yourself or something. And I gotta say, it sounds really epic. Definitely the perfect song to play when you're fighting a boss like Self. And yeah, you did notice that I refer to Knights as she, her, and stuff like that. That's mainly because she is genderless, but it's usually up to the player of what Knights truly is, whether she's male or female. But me, I think she's female, because she's got cute long lashes, got a female voice, and wearing purple and pink, along with red. And of course, like I said, it's up to the player of what they think of her. Because that's what Sega intended. They had a lot of intentions throughout the series, and it was really nice that they did. In fact, I made my own decisions on my YouTube channel, and they turned out better than I thought. So, Julissa Aguirre, I hope you have an awesome birthday, and I hope you have a good day, but also stay safe, stay aware. I mean, of course, cases are starting to die down, but it's always best to say that, even during times like this. So yeah, I hope you have a good time with voice acting, too. So yeah, happy birthday. And of course, here's one of my favorite lines from Knight's Journey of Dreams. Probably one of the funniest ones out there. And the way I did this angle, it was inspired by a YouTube user.
Say, Will, have you ever thought about flying? If you dualize with me, you can check it out for yourself. Want to give it a shot? Dualize.